top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Corvallis, Research Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Oregon Ducks. The Beavers will kick it away first. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Oregon's offense will have first crack at this one. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start.
On the move at the 30. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Across the 45. He's loose on the right. 10. Touchdown, Ducks! Once he got some room, it was over.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Beavers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Drives the back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Oregon. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. A 3rd down try for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That ball's incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball. The Beavers will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Moore to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Ducks are in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotions surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll run for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play-action fake. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Fakes to grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Moore will throw. Working that left side now. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I love the quick decision he made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Into the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And that's really good 3rd down defense. You've given up some yards. Who cares? Down here, right near the goal line, you bow your neck up. You force the 4th down. Nice job breaking on the football and forcing the incompletion.
Going up top again. Keeps looking downfield. Fires into the end zone. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. And the Beavers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Back up, 3rd and 10 from inside their own 5. Like a doctor, first do no harm. From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. The Beavers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the punt, and it is not a very good one. A short punt. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Oregon Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Moore to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Let's take just a second to talk about Oregon. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
He'll keep it himself. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Might be changing the route. To the air on 2nd down. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The Beavers send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets the back moving. Moore will throw. Time to take a shot. He caught it. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That'll be a safety. The ball was loose in the end zone. It goes out of the back, and they're probably lucky it wasn't recovered for a touchdown.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. He leaves it with his back. Got the first down and more. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off play action. He's going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Moore to the air. Gets it out fast. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. And the Ducks will hustle to the line.
After 36. And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Touchdown, Ducks! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers.
The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll open the second half with a run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Beavers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looking to throw on first down. And it's complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Finds the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. With the catch, it's Durant. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Beavers are on the move. He'll do it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Pocket breaking down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. If you need me to throw it, I can do that too.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. And the Beavers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He's looking downfield to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Finds a man by himself. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
To the right, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Motion from the back. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're working that left side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They'll pull it on the read. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Key. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Beavers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Moore will throw. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 30. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. To the air on first down. Throwing right. And is picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Running back searching for a hole. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. They go to the ground. Creates a little room. There he goes. Bust through behind his pad. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for the big play. It's caught. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Beavers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner will be brought down. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Pressure coming. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Picks up the first down. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Crosses the 45. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew.
Breaks into the open. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moore to the air. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. He might want another play. Going to swing it on second down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast